Hi, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Sagittarius, this is your monthly read for July of 2024. And we're going to start with an overall energy, an overall message, like a core message for the entire month. And then we're going to go deeper and deeper into that message to really get like the juice, to really get the core out to you, what they want to tell you for the month of July. And then at the very end, we're going to have your fairies come out with the message as well. That was quick. Letting go. Learn to let go, Sagittarius. You know what? It's interesting because the card is letting go, but I see everything but letting go. I see a lot of fun things here, Sagittarius, like a roller coaster ride. I see like amusement park. Someone who's really excited, like someone who's really at this, you know, what is it called? I can't think of the name now. Nope, I want to find it, but I'm not finding it. Just, you know, a place where you can just have a lot of fun and someone's really excited, like, look at that, look at that. We have to go on that ride. We have to do this. This can obviously be a literal place, like you're going someplace. Maybe you're going on vacation with your family, with your friends. You're just having a blast. You're having a lot of fun. This can also be like your inner journey or like your life. Like you're just really excited for life. We have butterflies and butterflies and butterflies. So it speaks about huge transformation going on right now. It can even be like we are the butterfly, and the butterfly represents transformation for me. It's not the caterpillar turning into the butterfly. We're already in butterfly mode. But because we're having so many butterflies there, it just really speaks to the transformation that's going on. I see this spider web, which is all about like having connections to a lot of different things, like having your center, like really make sure that you have your center in a lot of things that's going on around you. In the midst of this, it can be that you're like a little bit like you're losing yourself in the process because there's such a grand transformation taking place, Sagittarius. It might even be that you feel lost every once in a while, like you're like where am I in all of this? Who am I in all of this? Like, what is it that's changing around you? Are you the person who's changing the things around you, or are you just catching up with things changing around you? How much like in the driver's seat are you, and how much are you feeling like you're just sort of tagging along with your own life? It is letting go. So it is talking about like the more that you can not hold yourself stuck to a past version of yourself, a past belief about something, past thought patterns, whatever, the more you'll let that go, the faster you'll move forward. Okay, we're going to go deeper into this message. What do we have here for Sagittarius for the month of July? Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps me a lot. And give the video a thumbs up at the very end if you liked it. See purple, like purple color coming out, almost coming out of your ears. So it's like a lot of spiritual insights, a lot of like you're listening to your spiritual evolution right now. There's a lot of excitement ahead, truly. Okay, going deeper. What do we have for Sagittarius? I'm seeing a lot of like pools and like the water in a pool, like the turquoise. It can obviously be a sea that's very turquoise, but I see someone swimming and having like a lot of fun. Maybe you're on vacation right now as you're listening to this message, or you're about to go on vacation, or like maybe you have a pool with turquoise water. What do we have for Sagittarius? Takes a moment, I have to say. Okay. Two of Summer, falling in love, the Hermit, and 8 of Autumn. Interesting. Not that one is ruling out the other, but okay. Let's show these to you. So we have 2 of Summer, which is all about falling in love. We're coming into a really beautiful connection there. The Hermit. So these a little bit are talking against each other. So let's see if you're coming out of Hermit mode, or if you're, because the Hermit is like representing either that you're in Hermit mode and you're like being called out, like, okay, we're done with Hermit now, let's just start living a little bit more. Or if this is like the Hermit is now calling you back, like calling you into a more quiet place where you contemplate more, where you listen more, where you're more still. Let's see what that is about. And this is like really this can be about thinking about going back to school, thinking about taking a class or a workshop, thinking about diving deeper into education somehow, like learning about a project, learning about something about yourself, learning about maybe your spiritual path. Whatever this is, there's a little bit of like a hesitation here. So if you can just do more, look more into it before you sort of make a decision. It's not about whether you should make, like, I'm not saying don't do this, and I'm not either saying do this. I'm saying for you to feel sure about your decision about what the next level is or next step for you is in terms of education or in terms of like signing up to something, just do a little bit more research so that you just feel more sure about what to do with it. It's going to help you a lot. Okay, so 2 of Summer, there's a love relationship here. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. So this is either, Sagittarius, if you're single and you're looking for love, this is really an opportunity to find new love. This can also be if you're already in a relationship and Sagittarius, you've had some issues or you feel like you might be borderlining thinking that you should leave the relationship, that this is actually a card saying that there's still a chance. There's still some, obviously you hold all the power and obviously do what your inner being is telling you to do. What do you feel in your core gut to do here? But this is like an inspiration saying, if you really want this to work, but it looks a little bit hopeless, that there's a chance. There really is a chance to mend things. There's a chance to come together and actually even going deeper into the relationship. So let's do a couple of cards on that. 2 of Summer. What can we say? Wow. Okay. So this is if you're in, I just feel, so we're going to pull a couple of cards if you're single as well. Control and just breathe. So this might be that someone is a little bit controlling in the relationship. We're trying to, it can both be that, and if you're really honest with yourself, this is either you, I think it's more them, it feels, I'm leaning towards them, that is a little bit controlling in this relationship, in this connection. It can also be that you're trying to control the outcome. You're trying to control where this relationship is going to go, or like what's going to happen, and the way that you think things are going to happen. The more that you can lighten up around this, the more that you can let go about where this should go, how it should end, how it shouldn't end, what you should do for it and what they should do for it to not, fall apart. If you're trying to not be so controlling in the outcome of this, it really will serve you a lot. And then we have my meditation card that is like, okay, just go in and connect with yourself. We think usually when we have issues with issues and disconnect with a partner is usually having issues and disconnect with yourself. So the more that you can go inwards and just really meditate and just really be with yourself and really make that connection again, you're going to start to see some changes in the outside relationships as well. So let's see what comes out around singles. It's turned out to be a little mini love reading. Singles. Wow. Spread your wings, Sagittarius. Single Sagittarius for love. Okay. We're gonna release. So there's a lot about letting go here. Like, allow, this is safe to trust. This is a beautiful connection. This is about not again, but in a very different way. Don't try to control the outcome. Don't try to control where you're supposed to meet this person, how you're supposed to meet this person, who this person is. If you can just allow yourself, like, spread your wings. Look at that. The more that you're just sort of resting in your own space, in your own, like, whoever you are, your you know, your arms are out and you're really connected to the universe. As you have that connection and you just keep moving forward, at some point, sooner rather than later, there's going to be a meeting point. The more that you focus on just being in alignment with yourself and just continue to walk forward, do your life, follow whatever inspires you. You don't have to think too much about where and who and what and when you're going to meet this person. If you just do you and walk forward, there's going to be a meeting point and you can't miss it. You just can't miss them. 2 is all about balance and love. And we have release. So this is, maybe you're just still having a little bit to, like, okay, I'm getting something about it's okay and safe to trust. Here's what I want to say. If you think something is too early or too fast or too something, it's not. You don't have to be afraid that something's too something. Like, it's not too fast, it's not too soon, it's not too quick or too passionate, whatever. It's safe. It's something about, you can trust the connection. Because this is all about, like, transformation. We had that with all those butterflies. And we have letting go. So there's a huge opportunity to just really start to have fun in your life, to start to play in your life. Go on an adventure, just like it would be Liseberg in Swedish, like it would be an amusement park. And also learn to let go of your past, learn to let go of whatever has been holding you back in the past. Transform, release. Look at how freeing this looks. You're going to meet a person, perhaps even in July. Okay. Moving on. That was like a short little thing there. Just breathe. There was 2 of summer. The Hermit. Yeah. I think you're coming out of the Hermit mode. It has been a time of just reflection, introspection, looking at your life and looking at your spiritual path. You probably have already been in a lot of stillness and a lot of maybe even meditation or like yogic practice or whatever, trying to find those answers for yourself, really letting go of the past and start to move forward more into the future. You're coming out of Hermit mode. And this is about, like, finding or being a mentor. I think at this time you could be both, which is interesting. Or maybe not. Why not? Like, you can be a mentor at the same time as you need a mentor. And I think you're in a place of both. You could really benefit from having a mentor, and you can really benefit from being a mentor to someone else. So just let that happen organically, I feel. And then we have the 8 of Autumn there. That's like, someone could, I know this is very specific, but someone could really look into, you know, when you do those lineage, like when you search in your family, like your past, what's that called? You're looking up your lineage back. So to find out like who your grandparents were and the grandparents, like where you came from. Someone might actually be doing those things, like looking into your history, looking into your past generations. I know that's a side note. That's maybe like for 2% of you guys. This is about like looking into a course, like going on a journey somehow where you are opening up more and more to finding out new things about yourself, or learning a new skill, learning a new language even. But it's also like telling me, like, take a moment and really look into this thing that you want to get involved with, or that you want to invest in. That there's something, maybe you'll wonder like, what's going to determine that? Well, if you just look into it a little bit more, you're going to find whether you want to jump on board on something or not. Okay, let's go deeper still. What more do we have here for Sagittarius for the month of July? I'm supposed to crawl on the floor today for some reason. Not this time. Okay. Discontent and boredom and material harvest. Again, this is what I felt in the first, like the energy in the first card is like these are a little bit of conflicting energies. Both the Hermit and the Lovers, like meeting this person, is like on one end it's like you're really like a homebody and like really not doing much, and at the same time you're making connections with other people. And here it's like, well, I see all this fun and amusement and play and adventure and, you know, all of that. But it's at the same time, it's about that journey of like being in a place where you're learning to let go and learning to, it's a bit of two energies here. And the same here is like material harvest and discontent and boredom are quite different energies. So I think you're coming from one place and moving into the next, and you might not even know or understand how close you are to the next level, Sagittarius. So this is a little bit when life really is right around the corner, discontent and boredom, but you're somewhat looking away from it, feeling a little bit bored. I don't know what to do. I don't know if this is fun. I mean, for the education thing or for the workshop thing, that might even be that you're trying something to do, or you're trying something on to see if that's something you want to do, but you're a little bit bored. And I feel like the more that you can do to just get out of that energy, the lighter it's going to feel that second. Like you're not stuck in a rut here. You're not in heavy energy. I don't feel any heavy energy at all. I just feel a little bit of a conflicting energy. It's like we're going a little bit back and forth. It's like you're really close to the threshold to break through something, but then you return to the old ways or to the already life that you have. Or so maybe this is like I'm trying to decipher what to do in this relationship. Should I stay? Should I go? If you're single, you're trying to decide like, should I be in a relationship or should I just stay single? Should I do this workshop or shouldn't I? It's it's not from an like excited place. Like, see that I have a little bit of delay there with the sound. I do apologize. It's not that there's an excited energy. It's rather a impatient and a little bit bored energy. Because this is what's waiting. We have we have 9. We have a lot of mirror energies. We have like 2-2, 9-9, 4-4. It's double up of everything, which means it's really strong. And so we have material harvest. This is like when your dreams align, when you're coming into seeing results or seeing fruition in something you've been working on for a while. It's coming into clear view. It's coming into like if you've been going at something for a while and hasn't really shown any physical results, this is when it starts to show physical result. You're gonna like, okay, so I put that out and now this is coming back. Like, it's a really validating and confirming energy to be in. But I feel like you need to get out of the rut a little bit to just start to see this happen. Okay, a couple of more cards. Okay, this one. A couple of more cards around this situation, please, around July. And then we're going to have your fairies come out and give you a message. So it's the second time we have breathe. So we have just breathe and then we have breathe. And they're quite similar in color as well. So they're asking you to meditate. They're asking you to be still. They're asking you to just connect with your inner being. However you do that, it's really up to you. But like, what really would serve you right now is to go into that type of meditation, okay? And then I have yin, and I'm supposed to read from the book, so I will. There's another 2, by the way. So I have 3, number 2 on the table. 2 is all mainly about balance, but it's also about love. Yin, which is also about booze. Essential meanings of this card: the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. The art of conscious allowing. The oracle's message states, this is a time of calculated receptivity. As you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears, yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper. And you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. It's basically summoning up everything that we said. And because we've had a lot of, maybe not a lot, but like in terms of what I usually get in my readings, there's a lot around love here. So I'm going to read the relationship message. Let others take the lead right now. There's the control. Try to let go of the control on how things are going to turn out. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. Conscious surrender, I love that. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. That's so much about try to let go of the outcome. Try to let go of how things will show up, who will show up, when. How am I going to mend this relationship? Like try to, what do we have? Allow conscious. Conscious surrender. Took a while there. Conscious surrender. The prosperity message states, this is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a backseat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel that they have power now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form you want. It's very much about this. How do you want to feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is a sign of essence, things may go more smoothly than you expect. So this is about not making things happen. This is about when you feel how it feels when you have this success. And then you let go of the control, you let go of the reins. Easier said than done sometimes, I know. And then you let the universe surprise you with how that's going to show up, both in relationships and in life. How do you want to feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is the sign of essence. I love that. Someone's doing something. They're knocking something out. I do apologize if that picks up a lot in the microphone. Okay, let's move to your fairies. Let's see what your fairies have for you as a message for the month of July. What do you have for Sagittarius, please? Trust your intuition. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, it's so much about the Hermit, in a way, the Hermit represents also like sit back a little, sit back a little bit and allow for things to happen, allow for things to fall into place. I love that phrasing of conscious surrender or conscious allowing. It says lita på din intuition in Swedish, trust your intuition. And so it's about just, let things come to you and then follow your intuition, follow your spark, follow where you're being guided. Obviously, take action if you feel inspired to take action, but mainly it's not about controlling the outcome, controlling the relationship, controlling how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, controlling what's going to show up. It's more like sit back, allow the feminine energy to do its wonders, and let the universe surprise you with the actual outcome. Try to let go of that control. Let go is actually what we had here. Makes sense now. We have the funds of life, but how it's going to show up, it's for you to let go of. Makes sense. Okay, that is what I have for you, beautiful Sagittarius. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me tremendously much. And please like the video if you did. Take so much care of you. Bye, guys.